Hi family, I am back with the third part of this video. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these last few cards that I decided to get into. Okay, then we're going to heal the energy and end this message. Okay, so first I want to give thanks to the Most High for being all seen, all known, all present, being all good, and being the only wise God, and giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength, and giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so these are some of the energies I want to go ahead and clear. This fury here, this idea of this King of Cups, okay, and this Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. There was indeed an agreement here that was present in the last reading. There was a roller coaster ride. Somebody was salty, okay, and there was a loss of some sort. Okay, and there was somebody buttering someone up. Okay, we got a Chariot, we got the Truth, the Ace of Swords, we got the Eight of Cups, and we got Creeping in the reverse. Okay, so we're just going to just pull a couple energies around this. Okay, we have a people pleaser, some sort of ending, death here. There's some sort of mind control, and we have this King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Okay, you guys have an amazing day, enjoying this hot weather. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's start off with this fury. We're gonna find out what's the surprise and what's known. Okay, so let's start off with the surprise. What's the surprise about this fury? Okay, yeah, they're pissed off that somebody walked away. Pisces energy. Let's go to the recent past of this fury. Okay, yeah, Pisces energy. Yeah, they had a perspective of a situation. Okay, and somebody was upset that somebody walked away. Okay, what's known about this fury? Okay, yeah, something about his hierophant. Okay, somebody was pissed at. Somebody was upset because of the hierophant. Tell me more. Give me three more. Okay, yeah, Five of Pentacles is Taurus, double Taurus energy, hierophant, Five of Pentacles. And yeah, this Chariot. Okay, so they could have been moving towards a victory. Okay, somebody's pissed. Okay, somebody walked away. They saw somebody getting pissed and they were like, you know what, let me get up out of here. Take that how I resonate. Okay, so next we're going to move over to this energy here, which is Pisces energy. They had an idea. Okay, so let's see what's the recent past of this idea. Pisces again. Okay, he's here. Okay, wishes fulfillment, Nine of Cups. So they had an idea for, for their wishes fulfillment to come true. They came up with an idea. What was the shot? Yeah, that damn, somebody, Six of Swords. Somebody left. Okay, so somebody's leaving the scene. Okay, somebody's pissed. They having ideas. Okay, what's the fulfillment? Okay, so what's known about this idea? Yeah, it was the idea to end something, bring some sort of energy, an ending. Scorpio energy. Give me another one. Yeah, about this Seven of Swords. Okay, do some type of treachery, thieving, stealing, lying, whatever it took. You know what I'm saying? To bring it to an end. Yeah, they learned it through tarot. Okay. So that's the idea. Somebody end up leaving the scene. Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. Okay, everybody's leaving. Okay, we got this Five of Pentacles here. Okay, we're going to find our recent past of this Five of Pentacles. This is the Taurus energy. Okay, this is someone lacking poverty. You know, they're in poverty. They're having a hard time spiritually, emotionally, financially. Taking how I resonate. Well, let's get to the recent past. Okay, there was money. There was Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there was Ten of Pentacles in the past. What happened? What was the surprise? The surprise at this Virgo energy. Yeah, they was doing some type of work, mastering some type of skill. Tell me what is known about this Five of Pentacles. Okay, this King of Pentacles. Okay, so King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles energy, they had this Libra in the stalemate, or they could have been in the stalemate. They could make up their mind about this Lovers for Gemini energy. Okay, okay. So we got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Next energy, we're gonna go ahead and clarify this. Indeed, there was an agreement. Somebody says indeed. Okay. Recent past of this indeed, there was a judgment. Okay, so there was a judgment call. So I'm believing somebody said indeed it's time to get into it. Right? They had some plans. There were some agreements here made. So let's find out what was the surprise. Yeah, damn. Somebody had betrayed. Betrayal came up. Damn, they ended the judgment recent past and somebody agreed to do something surprise or it was an ending. Is that why everybody else is leaving? Could it have something to do with this Virgo work? I don't know. Something that they doing is not working out. I don't know unless it was plans for betrayal. Okay. So what's known about these energies here? Okay, that this was the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this has something to do with a Virgo. Capricorn, I'm sorry, they could have been juggling the situation, having a couple options, probably with an Aries, Four of Wands, community, business, Ace of Wands. Okay, they could have had a new beginning in some type of foundation, whether it be marriage or whether it be a celebration, or whether it be a community. Okay, they were juggling something. Okay, so tell me more. There is this Leo energy, strength. Okay, so strength, Capricorn. Okay, they could have been juggling how to betray somebody, or they was juggling something. Tell me one more energy. What's known? Oh shit. So the magic. So they was juggling the idea of how to do some magic to betray someone. Okay, could have been with an emperor, bottom of the deck, for a high priestess. Check out how it resonates. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go on over to damn. Ten of Cups could have been somebody wishes fulfillment, ultimate happiness that came to an end. Ending. Ten of Swords. So there was a Capricorn, a Leo, and a Magician. Surprise, there was a betrayal. Okay. Empress is now at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to go ahead and clarify this Chariot right here. Okay, what's the recent passage of Chariot Cancer energy? Okay, there was an idea. Somebody had a motivated idea, inspired idea to move towards success. Be successful to conquer. Have victory in a situation. Who's a surprise? Surprise is that there was a conflict, chaos, confusion, envy, jealousy, blockages. Just a whole bunch of mess popped up. Leo energy. With that Ace of Wands, it was that's also a Leo energy. That's also a Virgo and a Cancer. Okay, so they had an idea to move toward victory. Somehow, surprised there was some sort of conflict, confusion. Okay, what's known? Okay, that there was some plans that were made. Okay, this Aries energy. Okay, they could have had some plans made. Somebody was going to take a leap of faith with this Fool card. They was headed somewhere. They was going to do something. Oh, they was running towards this Ace of Pentacles. So this is an idea of an opportunity that they was going to use to get them towards the success, towards an opportunity for somebody to take a leap of faith with some plans, Aries energy. Okay, so we got Capricorn, a Fool, Aries, Two of Wands, Leo, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Virgo, Cancer, and Leo. Like that how it resonates. Okay, the truth is here with the Ace of Swords. Let's find out. Recent past this Ace of Swords. Okay, there was a message that came in. Eight of Wands. There was a fast message that came in. It could have came in through a text message, an email, somewhere through the airwaves. Okay, it could have been about a Capricorn holding on to some finances, or Capricorn, somebody winning something. The message is about somebody was successful. Six of Wands. It could have message could have came to a Capricorn about some sort of victory, success. Okay. Was just surprised about the truth. Damn, the tower's at the bottom of the deck. So something could have blown up and the truth came out. What is the surprise? Oh, damn. The surprise is about this emperor. Okay. Hmm. Surprise about this emperor. Could be in this empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so tell me, what's known about this energy? Yeah, Aries energy, they could have taken action. Fast action, sent a message. They did something. What did they do? Oh, damn. They ended up in the Nine of Swords. They sent a message. They could have caused a Nine of Swords energy for a Gemini. The action that they took could have created some Nine of Swords energy from some action. Okay. That they have taken could have been for a Gemini. We got the Sagittarius out here. Okay, so especially could have been guarded. So we got Aries and Gemini, and an action of an Aries. That surprise the Emperor. It has something to do with this action causing some Nine of Swords to a Sagittarius, Gemini. Taking how it resonates. Okay, next we have somebody buttering up. Okay, this is the energy of someone using charm, persuasion for personal gain and finesse. So they got some butter cookies here. Okay, for those of you who like butter, you know how they can butter you up, get you to pretty much to do anything for them sweet cookies. Okay, so it could have something to do with the Sagittarius. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius, getting a lot of wine energy. Okay, so what's the recent past? Damn. Okay, somebody was surprised. Sun came out. Somebody was exposed in the recent past. So they decided to butter somebody up. Okay, Sagittarius is still 10% at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what's the surprise? Tell me what's the surprise about this buttering up? Somebody was celebrating something. Okay, they buttered somebody up and they were succeeding. I'm thinking somebody was successful in doing something. Somebody would have victory. Tell me what's going on about this. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Somebody have their wishes fulfilled. They have the ultimate happiness. Okay, it's Pisces energy. Yep, Cancer in it. Pisces energy came out with this King of Cups. Okay, so this happiness over this little Page of Wands. Okay, so somebody got exposed. Okay, so I decided to butter somebody up. Surprise, there was a victory. Somebody did get their wishes fulfillment. This King of Cups, okay, with this Page of Wands. Okay, so whatever they did to butter up somebody, it was successful. But in the recent past, they was exposed. Okay, so something about this Page of Wands, this inspired action. I know the thought came back here, recent past of this Chariot. No, this is what's known about this energy, the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the Five of Wands. Somebody had an idea to take a leap of faith and present an idea about making some money. Okay, so this could have been having something to do with maybe somebody being successful. They accepted the offer, okay, with this past a new beginning or with this inspired project, this journey, okay, moving forward. Okay, so next let's find out. We have this Fool card here. This is the energy of someone having a loss, taking a loss, okay? They could have been afraid. This is the Gemini energy, could have been a Gemini. I don't know. What's the recent past? Recent past is there's somebody have their wishes fulfilled. Their hopes and their dreams, star card. That's the star energy, Aquarius energy. So somebody had things all balanced out in the recent past. Okay? Everything looked like everything was balanced and they had their wishes and hopes and dreams coming true. They had wished upon a star. Who knows? Everything was in alignment. Then they ran into a loss. Who wasn't surprised of this loss? Okay, this Emperor energy. I say Aries energy, I should say. This Aries energy. Surprised this Aries energy. They was watching something. Okay, this is the energy of somebody watching, looking, waiting, overseeing something. And they saw it. They saw a loss. Okay. Somehow it was a loss, but it was a win. Okay. It was a new beginning for someone else. Okay. But somebody was unaccepting of that offer. They didn't want it. Okay. So tell me, what is known about this? Okay. Somebody was having memories of the past. It's Scorpio energy. Somebody had memories of the past about this Sagittarius temperance healing moment. You know, it has something to do with their wishes coming true. Yeah, something was spoken. Queen of Swords. There could have been some clear cut communication, some rules. Okay, about somebody's destiny could have something to do with their new beginning as well. Hold on. Let me close this door. It's getting hot up in here. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so something was spoken, okay, about a Sagittarius and some memories of the past. Okay, that could have created some type of sadness. Surprised somebody was watching this whole time. Okay, even though that they had their wishes fulfillment in the past. Okay, so yeah, take the high resonate. So we got this salty person right here. They a little upset. They don't look like they too happy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and switch to that. At the bottom of the deck, there's a new beginning. Okay, so they could have had kind of sadness about a new beginning. They're like, wait a minute. It's like they could have lost something based on what somebody said about a Sagittarius. Having memories of that. Okay, so now there could have been some sort of collaboration. Okay, it looks like it was. Okay, we have somebody salty here. So let's find out recent past of someone being salty. Tell me about somebody being salty recent past. Okay, we got this King of Cups. Okay, so recent past there was a King of Cups. Okay, um, that could have pissed somebody off. King of Cups, they pissed somebody off. They salty. They mad. Okay, so I don't know what this King of Cups did, but somebody is pissed. Okay, so let's find out. Let's see. Sagittarius split the deck. Okay, so let's see. Let's find out. What was the surprise? Like what was the surprise? Why this person salty? They was surprised about how things was turning out. They destiny, they could have had it looked like somebody had their wishes coming true and everything was going good. Then somebody was watching something take place and something was said that changed it. Maybe this has something to do with it. I don't know. Let's find out what's known about this situation. Okay, their page of cups is in reverse. Okay, they felt like they didn't feel as confident as they did presenting this cup. Okay, because they probably felt like there was a loss. I don't know. Take what resonate. What's known about this? Okay, yeah, somebody was watching. Okay, collecting information. We had this energy right here with this Three of Wands, recent past. Somebody was over here. The surprise of this person was experiencing a loss. Somebody was watching. Okay, it could have been a Virgo. Okay, watching a Virgo, or they could have been watching somebody. It could have been some sort of investigation. This person got their little investigation light on about some Nine of Coins. Could have something to do with somebody's long-term finances, Taurus energy. Okay, so let's see. Tell us more about this. Give me one more energy. Oh, they found out there was a truth. Some sort of truth appeared in this situation. So they discovered some sort of truth about. So what's known about this energy? Somebody was salty. King of Cups came in and pissed somebody off. Could have been messing around with their destiny, and they kind of lost confidence in presenting an offer in some kind of way. Some information was collected. Okay, and the truth was discovered about all of this. Okay, I'm still seeing Virgo at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. Could have something to do with the King of Coins. I don't know. Somebody was salty. Somebody's destiny has changed things. Okay, and truth has resurfaced. So we got this roller coaster ride. There could have been some ups and downs, some highs and some lows. Okay, that somebody could have felt like they went through. Kind of like we just experienced that, right? Happiness, success, being exposed, new projects, new ventures, people losing things, people salty. The truth is here. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this roller coaster ride. Okay, let's see. Recent past. Recent past of this roller coaster ride. Okay, there we go. Somebody's still watching. There's some watchers around here. Matter of fact, there was an ancestor watcher that was knew all, was watching everything. They watch everything. Okay, so this is spirit of a watcher, I guess. They want to watch. They watching somebody. Aries energy. They have a foresight or something. They could have been expecting this roller coaster ride. Okay, being that they're in a recent past, what was a surprise? There has to be some sort of damn more conflict. Okay, so Leo energy. Matter of fact, there was something back here. Somebody had an idea. Okay, again, they had an idea for success. This chariot energy, but then chaos and confusion came in. Surprise. So there is somebody celebrating this king of emperor. They stand in a surprise position. The spirit of cups is in a surprise position. This Aries again is in a surprise position. Okay, and then we have some destinies in a surprise position, betrayal, some work, and a couple people leaving the scene. So I'm thinking with all of this chaos and confusion, some people probably just left. Pisces, they end up walking away, okay, from somewhere. Yeah, I see a couple positions where they just Pisces walked away. They've been a part of a lot of unhappy moments, I should say. They were happy, but they end up, I think they was happy for themselves, but not for anyone else. I can't see. They're in a recent past position. Okay. So anyway, this roller coaster ride ended up surprise. It was confusing. I mean, damn, it's bad enough you own a roller coaster ride going up and down, highs and lows. Somebody watching, they expecting this to happen. Then damn, you get some confusion, chaos, some Leo energy. She just messed up in Ten of Cups, Pisces again at the bottom of the day. It's like damn. Okay. So what's known? It has something to do with a Knight of Cups. Someone had a Nine of Cups. They wanted to share their love. They were sending a message of love. Yeah, this Eight of Wands. Okay, it could have been something to do with a Sagittarius. It was known that Sagittarius could have been sending a message of love. I don't know. Somebody could have been in their head about it. We got Sagittarius. They could have been in their head about a Sagittarius. New beginnings, victories, happiness. Okay, so now this person's going through some highs and lows. Okay, based on what this Leo. So now, with somebody sitting in the position where I only want it. I'm not accepting this offer. They're sending a message about somebody, Eight of Wands, about this Knight of Cups, and they bringing some chaos and confusion. Somebody's sitting back watching the whole thing. Yeah, it's just, there we go. This Leo energy. She finally shows up. Leo, okay? Could have been about a high priestess, Four of Cups. They said, no, we're not accepting this. Okay, somebody could have known something, had an inner knowing. Yeah, they, Ten of Pentacles. Recent past, there was a Ten of Pentacles. Over here, there was some work done with a Five of Pentacles. Okay, with a King of Pentacles. It was a surprise. There was some work done. Probably then he got betrayal. Okay, then he got a lot of chaos, confusion, and these surprises. We're gonna add up all these surprises at the end and see what happened. Okay. So we have this Pisces energy now walking away. Okay. So something didn't happen. There's a lot of chaos, confusion. Somebody refused a couple offers. The truth came up here. Somebody spoke something about a passion in the beginning of a journey. Somebody getting paid. I don't know if it was Sagittarius getting paid or it was getting paid to do some magic on the Gemini, the Sagittarius, Page of Wands, and what's to be discovered. The truth came out. Somebody refused. They didn't want to accept something, the message that came in about this truth. Okay, so somebody's walking away. What's the recent past? Virgo energy again. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So there was some work that caused somebody to walk away. This person up here doing some work, that was a surprise. Okay, it affected somebody's Five of Pentacles. It affected a Taurus. Left somebody at a stalemate. about a Gemini, a Capricorn at a stalemate about a Gemini. This work. Okay, so what is surprise about this Eight of Cups? Damn, it was a Hierophant. Surprise is Hierophant. Walked away. This person caused somebody to walk away or something that they did. Surprise is Hierophant. This person walked away and surprise the Hierophant showed up. Could have caused, did something to cause this person to walk away. Some work done in the recent past. Then you got the knowledge of this Hierophant. She has a lot of books, a lot of information she could have shared. Could have been about some Ten of Pentacles. Was known. Okay, it was something about a Ten of Pentacles. Some work, some knowledge, some information that was done to get somebody to walk away from their Ten of Pentacles, or they did it for some money. They did it for the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in the recent past surprises Virgo coming in the situation. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the Hierophant. A Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, which is a Taurus. Then a surprise, the Eight of Pentacles came in. Recent past was a Ten of Pentacles, so we got the same energy. Virgo, the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. But now, there was somebody at a stalemate about a Gemini. They didn't know what to do. If they was going to get this person, it could have been some work to get somebody to walk away. Get somebody to turn away because somebody was at a stalemate about a choice. King of Pentacles. What else is known about this energy back here? King of Wands. Okay, so it could have been some work, some money. If the King of Wands has some money, or the King of Wands has something to do with somebody being successful. So some work, a Hierophant, somebody walked away, and this King of Wands being successful with the Ten of Pentacles. Like, goddamn, what happened? Because somebody walked away, and somebody got some money. They got everything. They got success. They got the Ten of Pentacles. This King of Wands did. Surprise, this Emperor popped up over here from an action that was taken. A message that was sent about a fast action. So, hold on, let me get all the cards on the table. See if it makes sense. Okay, so we got somebody creeping. They was creeping. They was in the reverse. I believe this has something to do with the Queen of Cups. Okay, they didn't want to creep. They didn't want to see whatever it was that was going on. So let's find out. Recent past, yeah, they had love. Love is here. Okay, they didn't want to see. Recent past was love. Now somebody don't want to see. Love was the outside reason why somebody is in a creeping in the reverse. Recent past it was love. Now they don't want to creep. There was creeping. What was the surprise about this creeping? What was the surprise? Okay, this Empress. Okay, Taurus energy. If they don't want to see something happening to this Queen, this Empress, what's known about? There's a Hermit. Somebody was watching. Okay, so this. Tell me more. There was some juggling done, some investigation. Okay, so they didn't want to see. They didn't want to be seen during this investigation. Okay, somebody could have been on an investigation, this Hermit, and somebody could have been juggling some things around this investigation, around this Hermit, and somebody didn't want to see what's known as King of Swords and this Devil. Okay, so Capricorn, double Capricorn, and a King of Swords. So they could have been juggling some things around an investigation. Something to do with this Empress. What is this card we're clarifying? Oh yeah, they was creepy. So somebody brought a love offer to the recent past of this creeping energy. This clarified the Queen of Cups last night. When the Empress came in, when they came in, then the investigation was here. On this Capricorn, double devil. I said double devil. Capricorn, Four of Pentacles, and Capricorn, the devil. and the Page of Swords. So something, they had a conversation about something. How this look? Let me see. There was a conversation about this Capricorn being under investigation, or this Virgo under investigation, that they could have been snooping around. Take it how it resonates. But this is all clarifying somebody not creeping. So somebody not want, they didn't want to be seen. Why everybody was kind of looking around. When there was options was there, the devil was there, and and there was this King of Swords. There was conversation about this Capricorn. There's been an investigation going around it. And somebody didn't want to be seen. Okay, surprised this Empress showed up. Empress was surprised that Empress could have been somebody they was looking for in the situation. Yeah, they could have been afraid of going to jail because they was exposed to sun or something. That's what came out. Has something to do with Sagittarius. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna move on to this people pleaser. Okay, it could have been this Taurus energy that was this people pleaser. Okay, we got a people pleaser here. She had the love recent past. She probably surprised she showed up. I don't know. It's the only love on the table. Plus, this is Three of Cups. Is Cancer. They're celebrating this Ten of Cups happens with this King of Cups. The recent past of this people pleaser. There was a message of truth. Okay, there was a fast message coming in about some sort of truth. Okay, recent past. Then we got this people pleaser sitting here like smiling all teeth. You know what I'm saying? Ready, like, how can I help you? How can I serve you? Okay, she wasn't surprised. Wasn't surprised about this. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Now that's the Empress energy. Is a Taurus energy. Surprise again. This Queen of Pentacles showed up as a surprise to this people pleaser. So I'm getting two Tauruses. We had a Hierophant, then we got a Taurus, we got Empress, then we got Queen of Pentacles. Uh-huh. We got a Virgo energy. We got the Hierophant. Okay, so like Hierophant, Taurus energy, Empress energy. Taurus energy getting kind of heavy around this part. Okay, so tell me what's known about this energy. People pleasing energy. They have memories of the past. Anything else? Yeah, that they was about this Sagittarius. Nine of Wands energy. It was people pleasing. I don't know. They could have been people pleasing, have something to do with this new beginning for the Sagittarius. This new beginning. A cycle closed around the Sagittarius. The Queen of Pentacles showed up. Somebody had a new beginning. They had a message of truth. Now somebody's getting a new beginning. A cycle was closing. I remember the Sagittarius was over here. Somebody was refusing an offer for a cup. Somebody wasn't accepting. There was confusion and competition. There was actions being taken towards the Sagittarius. Was the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy over there. Then you have the Emperor popped in as a surprise. And I'm looking at the other energy where these plans for somebody to come in and pay somebody to do something. So this could have been this people pleaser that came in that was paid to come in with his Hierophant energy over there, bringing some sort of success, the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So that could have something to do with the Aries and the Taurus that were working together. Okay, now this Queen of Pentacles, this is a different energy. Okay, take it how it resonates. Okay, so nonetheless, something came to an end. The death card is here. Okay, recent past of this death. Okay, So this high priestess, her knowing, inner knowing, knowledge, wisdom, whatever she knew, brought something to an end. Okay, something to do with something to an end. There was a surprise. What was the surprise about this death? That it has something to do with the Pisces. Ten of Cups. Yeah, he's been heavy, working hard, doing a lot. Heavy in these clarification cards. Walking away from people, thinking they're walking away from their request. They're going to request something, then walk away, and then go sit back and watch to see how something turned out. It's like they have many different hands in on the situation. It was to bring something to an end. Okay, so what's known? Yeah, this Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands is sitting here next to this King of Cups up here for somebody's happiness. I'm looking right at it. King of Cups, Page of Wands, happiness. Okay. So now something came to an end with this Page of Wands. With the Pisces being the Ten of Cups as a surprise. Now something coming to an end. They had something new. So all this time they was working on bringing something together. Working on something, but it was bringing an ending to something. Take it how it resonates. Clarify more. Tell me more. Yeah, they was working with this Taurus. Had plans with this Aries to collaborate with this Taurus. Okay? Because remember, they sitting over here. Taurus over here with the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo over here with this King of Pentacles. This Page of Wands starting something new on this journey is the Leo, Virgo, and a Cancer. But you have a Taurus also being a part of this new adventure collaboration with something taken off in a new project. Yeah, we got Justice. Okay. It can have something to do with somebody Ten of Pentacles. Exactly it did. You got the Knight of Pentacles right here. That's long term. That's long term success. And you got the Ten of Pentacles over here with the Taurus and the Aries and a Virgo. And you got the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. We have a Virgo and the Five of Pentacles up here. Taurus again. So this Taurus and this Virgo is working heavy. Okay. Looked like it has something to do with somebody making a decision about a Virgo. I mean a Capricorn. I mean a Gemini. Right here. Somebody making a decision. And it was just Capricorn making a decision about this Virgo. It has something to do with the plans. Take it how it resonates. If it resonates, you know exactly how these pieces go together. Okay, I just took a few pieces that I need to clarify to kind of make sense of this reading. Okay. So now Justice is here. There's a collaboration. Somebody's having a new inspired action. You know, Ten of Cups, Pisces is here. They showed up, you know, as a surprise around this death, having something to do with this Justice. And they're collaborating with this Taurus and this Page of Wands, this journey that this High Priestess could have known something about in the recent past. Okay, so now I'm looking at somebody having some sort of mind fort. Or I'm sorry, where I say mind fort. This is like if they was blocking something out, or this is mind control shit. That's how I use this card. That's what this deck in this deck. This is what this card means. Okay, so somebody has some sort of mind control. Something could somewhere in this reading, somebody's mind was controlled with this Page of Wands. Right, this Page of Wands and things kind of turning things around. So somebody could not have been present recent past. Right, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay, again, this Ten of Swords is up here, surprise, the surprise position right here. Okay, exactly. With this mind control, we got this Magician right here. Okay, could it have something to do with this Leo? Okay, it has something to do with somebody's strength. It has something to do with the Capricorn energy. Okay, that somebody said indeed they was going to go ahead and go forward with something. Okay, and yeah, they was under judgment. There was a judgment call in the recent past. So they decided to change some things around. Okay, some plans that they had with this Leo. Yeah, now it's coming back around. Okay, so that's the recent past. Show me about the surprise. There was a surprise. Something came up. There was some confusion. Well, damn. Around this Queen of Cups, this Cancer energy, Chariot. Remember, didn't want to be seen back here. They didn't want to be seen.